Hi there, my name's Glenn Steinhardt, and this trainer tip is for users of workspaces who want to invite other users both within and outside of their DocuSign account as participants of that workspace. We want to make sure that we have the right players involved in the workspace so we can get our tasks completed as quickly as we can. Workspaces give us the ability to invite participants into our workspace and ensure that they can do what we need them to do within it. For example, we might need someone in our workspace who can assign tasks to other participants. This would be considered someone who helps to manage that workspace. However, we might need somebody in the workspace to simply perform a task, and that's it. In that case, no task assignment or manager capability is necessary for that specific user. So let's learn about adding participants to our workspace and how to make sure that they're assigned permission to only do what a workspace manager requires them to do. Now I've already created a new workspace to gather participants, materials, and signatures related to an account application for this customer here, Cal Customer. I'll go ahead and click on the View button so we can access this workspace. And now I need to add multiple participants to this workspace so I can get this application completed. And to do so, I will click on the Share button you see at the top here. Now, on the following screen, you're going to see that I'm the only participant of this workspace so far, and my role, as you see over here, is a manager. This means I can add participants, I can create and assign tasks to other people within this workspace as well. Now, my particular use case requires the addition of 2 more participants. Participant 1 will be, of course, the customer, who I need to assign tasks to, like signing an envelope, for example. And participant 2 is going to be a colleague of mine, somebody internal, who I want to help manage this workspace. I want to give that user the ability to add more participants if they need to, and also assign tasks. I'll go ahead and add the customer first by typing in their first name here. Let me go ahead and put in Cal Customer, and I'll put in his email address. There we go. Now notice the drop down over here to assign this particular person a role. If I click in there, notice I only have the ability to add this person as a participant. The system recognizes that this is not an internal user, so we can't give them manage access. Only internal users have that capability. I'll go ahead and click on Share. Now I've got that user in here, and I can go ahead and assign a task to Cal if I want to, like if I need to send an envelope, for example. But I want to add an internal user to this workspace as well, so I'll click on Share once again. We'll see both of those users are now showing in here and the different roles that are assigned to each of them. I'm going to create an additional participant in this workflow, but I want to give them the ability to manage this. So let me go ahead and find a user in here. I'll go ahead and put in Andre. There we go. Notice the system recognizes this as a user in our account. If I click on there and I choose the drop down, notice I can give this particular participant of this workflow manage rights. That's because they are an internal user and they have the ability to go in, and now if I give them this capability, assign tasks and add additional users and things like that. I'm going to make this a manager and click on Share. Now, once Andre logs in, he'll have, again, the same management capabilities as the workspace creator. For additional learning on collaborating with others in workspaces, please access DocuSign University and search for Get Started with DocuSign Workspaces, where you'll find a complimentary training on workspaces in your time zone, taught live by a DocuSign University product trainer. See you then.